People, what's going on? Today we're going to be checking out a portable cooler situation. It's a mobile freezer slash cooler, actually. It's the RF20 from SetPower. Before we open this up, just did want to let you know that shipping was fast and efficient with FedEx Ground, and that ship weight is 26.5 pounds. Packaged up nicely as well, eh? Yeah. And here we have the SetPower out of the box, and I gotta tell you what, this puppy is looking nice. So we have a nice textured top on here. Nice latch, nice and solid on there with that closure. There's a look inside. Check and see what's in that box. And yes, inside the box we have both our AC and DC power for the SetPower, along with the user manual / instructions. Right, y'all, would you look at that? We have both sides here. Yes, there's two sides because there is a divider. This divider, you can actually unscrew this top like so, and then you can fill it with water so it gets nice and cold and kind of chills this. And then you can take this off of the power, and that will kind of help to give you a little cold supplement, if you will, to keep that going. Anyway, 12 water pops, sparkling waters on each side, so a total of 24 in here. How about that? Then right over yonder, this is kind of a easy, quick, and convenient grab and go type of section, if you will. Kind of put some things right up there to be chilled, you know, and you don't want to dig around down here for it. That's what that's for. Interior dimensions here on our little quick service area, we're like 10 inches long by about 4 inches. Going up yonder there, just go ahead and say 2.5 inches to be safe. All right, measurements inside of the cooler, look at that. So we took out the divider. It looks like 13.5 inches going across. By right around 10 inches. By right around 8.5 inches. Just say 8 inches to be safe. And obviously to get your measurements for each little area, once the divider's in, you're just going to take your measurement across both ways and half it. All right, folks, let's go ahead and take a little tour of the unit, shall we? We'll check out some of the features and cool aspects. So on the front of the unit, right above the compressor area, we're going to have 2 QR codes for some app situations, both for Android or iOS. Apple, go over that app situation in a minute. Another cool part about the old SetPower RF20 here is this cooler top is actually like, I'll just call it ambidextrous. You can change it to have it go on the different sides. So, all right, pay attention right here. This is how it's set up. I'm going to stop it and I'm going to switch it around. So to change out the lid, we just want to raise it up so we kind of have it even with this hole right here. And then you can just simply pull it right out like so. And then we're just going to turn it around and we're going to slide it into that groove there on both sides. There we go. And now the cooler lid is on the other side and it is secure. Ba-bam. All right, we went ahead and turned the cooler around a little bit, and now we can see our control panel area with our plus and minus to raise the temperature, lower the temperature, and our on-off button as well, complete with a mode button too. Now, all the way around, we have 4 tie-down points on the cooler, 2 on each side, which is really, really awesome. You know, honestly, it's nice and roomy on the handles there. Plenty of room to get in there and get a grip. All right, so a little bit lower down here, there's the panel all the way up here. Handle, compressor in there. Right here is where we're going to plug in either our AC or DC with a special proprietary type plug. Both the front and the back are the same. In terms of the sides, One does not have the panel, and this one also does not have the area to plug in the AC and DC. So it does have two tie downs, which are identical, and that nice handle. Plenty of room to get a grip. See, with these tie downs, you can just kind of fit a strap or something through there, however you want to do it. You've got options. Okay, we've got the cooler plugged in right there, and we're just using a Jackery. Only 11% left, but there's our output right there for you. So essentially what you want to do to use the SetPower to its full capabilities is you want to take your food out of the fridge when it's already cold. So your home refrigerator, take the food out of when it's already cold, and the SetPower is already down to the temperature that you want. So let's go ahead and show you how to use this panel. You're just going to push the power button to turn it on. It's going to show you the temperature that it currently is, and then you can manipulate that by using your up or your down button. So right now we have it set for 39 degrees. You do have that nice guide on the interior of the cooler to give you an idea of what to set your temperature at for varying items as well. All right, so here's the sound of the compressor running, and let's hear that. Be honest with you, that's fairly whisper quiet. All right, folks, so here's a little look at the app, if you will, for the SetPower RF20. So what we have is we have like kind of a little toggle slider where we can turn our temperature up or down on the refrigerator / freezer. So you can either make this a freezer, refrigerator, your choice. Secondly, we can actually quick freeze, so we can just hit the button with a snowflake on it, and that will throw it down to 0. Obviously, we can also turn the unit on and off with the power button through the app. We also have a section where we can check on the battery health and change the icon of our fridge as well. And as you can see right here, it shows us what our current temperature is for the fridge, what the fridge is set to, and what the temperature degree change has been. So as you can see, we're down 4 degrees from where we started at. And then of course we also have our option for a max or eco mode. So with the max mode, you're gonna get down cooling as fast as possible. The eco mode, it's gonna take just slightly longer. Go ahead and refer to your instruction manual for how long. And then that's gonna save a little bit of juice as well. All right, and just like that, we're down to 39 degrees. Gotta be completely honest and transparent with you. I'm not sure exactly how long it took, but somewhere around 15 minutes. It was quicker than what I anticipated, though. I'll tell you that. And folks, look at that. Through the magic of space and time, we have fast forward and been transported outside. Specifically to the rear access area / trunk of our EV vehicle. That's right, a Chevy Equinox EV, which also happens to be this cooler's permanent home. Now look it, I had no idea that we would have so much space left over for activities. Definitely lots of room in here, so I mean, we could take this just about anywhere with us and have plenty of room for backpacks, suitcases, I mean, pretty much a lot of things. So as you can see right over here, we have our included DC power cord plugged into the car, snaking back here, going to our proprietary plug-in outlet, and that in turn is keeping our cooler at a cool 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, sirree, this cooler is definitely going to be a star for road trips, saving a dime on food, I tells you what. All right, going to flip this open. I reconnoitered the inside. So as you can see here on one of these sides to the left of our divider, I took out our 12 cans and look at everything we have in there. Got a big thing of strawberries, got a big old huge honking thing of buffalo chicken dip from Members Mark, got some peppers, 2 pounds of bacon. And look at this over here in our grab and go area, we have 2 yogurts, we have 2 kiwis, and 2 cheese and fruit and nut packs. Obviously, this is just an idea of what you can do with the cooler, but it is awesome that you have the ability to kind of change it up based on your whims, your needs, kind of whatever the wind is blowing for you. So you can always turn the cooler kind of long ways too. 39 degrees still, that's awesome. But yeah, plenty of room. Awesome cooler. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to check out the links down below in both the comments and the description to pick up your own SetPower cooler. Till we see you again, keep your nose clean. Bye-bye.